Quilts YouTube channel. This is my channel where I like to talk about all things knitting. My name is Jenny Lee and I'm coming to you from Southwest Wyoming, and today is Saturday, October 28th, 2023. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry. Instagram is Jenny Lee Knits and Ravelry is Jenny Lee S Knits. So let's just go ahead and dive right into the episode today. Today I'm wearing my Whitmoor sweater that I knit this summer. It's a DK weight. I used Knit Picks Swish DK in the marble heather color, and so it is cooled off enough for me to wear this. It's, let's see, 37 degrees outside today. I have two finished objects I would like to share with you, and some WIPs and works in progress, and some things that I'm thinking about frogging. So let's start with what I've finished. So my first finished object is a pair of socks. I am making socks for all of my coworkers for Christmas this year. I have 15 pairs of socks that I'm making. This is the String of Lights pattern. All my socks I start off with a 2x2 cuff. I do knit 2, purl 2 for 20 rounds. And then I usually start in a pattern and I'll knit for 70 rounds. I'll do a slip stitch, heel flap, heel turn, gusset, and then use my sock ruler to measure the foot, and then just do like a rounded wedge toe. So this is the first one I've finished. And then my second one, same pattern. This one is the Grapevine color, and this one is the Autumn Berries color. I think this one is Beachy Breeze Fibers, and this one is Stitching with Yarn. So those are my two finished objects. And next we'll talk about all of my works in progress. So we'll start with some socks. This one in my little frog bag from My Needle Crafts. I will link the shop down below. I'm not sure if any of these bags are still available in the shops, but I will link the shop below. I'm using Sinful yarn. This is the color Hummingbird. And here's her tag. I'm doing the String of Lights pattern on this one also. The String of Lights is by Lindsay of Sock Witchery. I mark every 10 rounds, and then I put in a different color stitch marker to help me remember that that's where I want to put in the heel. So I've got 6 of the rose gold colored and then 1 blue. So that would be round 70 where I'm going to start my heel. This started out with a 2x2 cuff. I cast on 64 stitches. And this is still just the first sock on this one. I have 3 pairs left and then I'm finished with my work socks. My next one is living in my Mountain State Stitches bag. And this is Knit Picks Hawthorne. And this is the color Eugene. And I'm still working on the first one. I'm doing the Morning Coffee Socks by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. I cast on 64 stitches, did a 2x2 cuff for 20 rounds, and then I went into the Morning Coffee pattern. So I've just been plugging away at some of these, whichever pattern I feel like doing that night. And then I do use my sock ruler from Twice Shirred Sheep. You put this side in the heel and you measure until you get to the size you want, and then you start the toe. So I've got that one going. My next one is in a Knit for Brains bag. And this is another Sinful yarn in her blueberry pie color. And this one is also the Morning Coffee pattern by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. So those are the 3 I have left for my work socks, and then I did cast on another pair of socks for me. I did my Yarnable, and I did the String of Lights pattern. So I cast on 56 stitches for me. I did 2x2 ribbing for the cuff, and then I went right into the String of Lights pattern. It's just like a ribbed pattern, so it's very squishy. And then you can tell that I have moved my markers from this one to the second sock. I am on the heel for the second sock, and then I have it looks like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 rounds for the leg on this one. I do wear a size 7.5 women's US shoes. So here's the first one. And here is my second one. So I've got my markers all moved over. I am in the middle of the heel. I do a slip stitch heel. I do the heel on the 9-inch circulars. I don't switch. I cast right on the 9-inch, and I don't switch until I get to the toe. And then once I get to the toe is when I switch to magic loop. So I just leave my markers on the side so I know. And then I do like to put one marker here where I start my slip stitches so I can easily count. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only done 4 repeats on the heel. I do 14 for my socks, 16 for a 64 stitch sock. And so then I'll finish that out, do the heel turn and the leg. I'm hoping to have these done this weekend so I can wear them on Tuesday for Halloween. And so that was my Yarnable Spellbound. And that's all the socks that I've been working on this time. I have been putting some more progress on my Bits and Bobs blanket by Kay Jones. She has the Bakery Bears podcast, and last time we were right there, so I've added that much. I'm hoping to have this done halfway through November for a birthday. I did the Lion Brand Mandala Ombre. This is 100% acrylic. I wanted something easy for her to throw in the washer and the dryer. These are just some extras that I had when I would go yarn shopping. I would see a skein of yarn or a cake of yarn that I thought was really pretty, and I would buy one or two of them, and then I didn't really know what to do with them. So when I saw the Bits and Bobs blanket, the pattern calls for fingering weight held double with a neutral, and I thought this DK weight would work really well and also look like a scrappy blanket. So I'm hoping to have that done this month. I've also been working on the Ronculus Sweater. I have put a little more progress on here. Let's see. Last time I was right here, so I've just added about that much. This is a lace yoke. This is the Ronculus by Midori Hirose. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, but just a little bit further. I'm using Caron Simply Soft. This is another one that I had in my stash for a really long time. The color is Sunset. I do want to finish this one. And that is everything that I have been actively working on. Some things you have not seen lately. Let's go with this one. This is in my Twinkle. I think this is, let's check. I want to say Twinkle and Twilight. The Marauders map. It's got the Deathly Hollows on there. This is the Tolsta tea. I haven't got very far. I haven't worked on it since I showed it last. I haven't separated for sleeves yet. I do need to attach the next ball. And I'm using the Lion Brand Comfy Cotton. And this is the Cloud 9 color. I think I do want to finish this one. This is for me, so after all of my gift knitting, I will go back to this one. It will be a tee, so I can wear it this spring and this summer. And then I have this bag. It's Sassy Sachs. And in here, I have shown this quite a bit, but not lately. I'm using some Knit Picks Upcycle Alpaca, the sport weight. I'm not sure if you can get this anymore. And this is the sea glass color. And then I'm using Huloko Surrey in the elm color. And this is my Big Cozy Cardi by Andrea Mowry. Let's see. So I've still got the ribbing on the sleeves and to finish up the collar on this one. I do have a stitch marker in here to show where I was last time I showed it, but I've only put on a few rows. These rows are very long. Let's see. So this is also for me, so after gift knitting, this will be a priority again. My next one that is also for me is living in a bag that one of my coworkers made for me. We did a swap. I knit her a shawl and she made me this bag. This is the All of the Lights cardigan by Hohi. I think last time I was maybe right here, last time I showed it. I have put on some progress. I do really love this color. I think this is the back. I've split for sleeve, well, not split because it's a cardigan, but I've put my sleeve stitches on hold. Got the front going. So this is very slow, very follow the chart. And I've been working on this for two and a half years so far. I really have to make a decision on whether I just want to frog it and use the yarn for a different project or if I want to finish. I'm using Yarn Cafe Creations in the Minty Kiss Cocoa color. This is her BFL DK. I'm not sure if she still has this base. I think this was a discontinued base, and so I got enough to do the cardigan, and because it's taking so long, I really need to think about whether or not I want to keep going or just find a different use for the yarn. Let's see. I am still working on this blanket that is a present It's going to be a birthday present in February. This is the Honeycombs, Painting Honeycombs by Stephen West. So I'm sure this will get some more work over my Christmas break. I'll have 2 weeks off. I think I did about this much in 2 weeks over the summer, so I will be able to get a lot of progress done on this over Thanksgiving and Christmas break. That I'm using Lion Brand Mandala also, and this one is the Serene color, and this one is the Mantra. So this one will get more work. Every time I look at it, I'm like, those look like mermaid, like a mermaid's tail. So this will get some more work on it. I have another one that I'm using Lion Brand yarn. This is also another mandala. I have lots of different colors that I'm putting in here. And I think I'm making this for my mom. We'll see. But I'm just using a feather and fan pattern I got off Yarnspirations. I'll see if I can find it again and link it down below. There was a knit and crochet pattern all on the same page. So I just keep, when I get to the end of a ball, I just add a new ball. And I thought this would be a nice kind of project for her, for like a couch blanket or something. So looks like this is the end of the ball. I think I got all the yarn from Joann's a little while ago, and this is living in my Knit Stars bag. I did sign up for season 8. So that is everything that is on the needles, not necessarily being worked on, but I thought I would just let you know that yes, it is still on the needles, but not getting worked on. And so we'll talk about everything that I've purchased or received lately. One of my coworkers, her daughter crochets, so she made these cute little pumpkins for all of us. Here's her little tag. This is made by Maddie. And then I ordered some minis from Happy Mermaid Yarn. And I ordered this bag from Happy Mermaid Yarn. And this is the bag that my Yarnable socks are living in now. So I ordered this bag. And it came with a cute little lavender sachet. And then I got this beautiful blooming hydrangeas. It's a 5-pack mini set. And then this Follow Your Dreams. This is Across Skies of Violet. And then they sent me a free mini. And another cute little packet. This one's got another lavender sachet. Twizzlers. Cinnamon apple chamomile tea. And a cute little cactus. So here's their card. And that is everything that I have been working on and purchased in the last 2 weeks. We got our first snowstorm this past week. We woke up to rain that turned into snow that melted by the end of the day, but it is cooling off. I hope we have good weather for Halloween. The kids get to dress up and come to school. That's always fun to see all of their costumes and how they hold up throughout the day. We've had a couple that by the end of the day, they really needed to go home and fix some things. So hair comes out, makeup rubs off, and so it's always fun to have them in class all day with their costumes on and try to get some learning done. So I will leave you there and I will see you next time. Happy knitting!